Hey Cappies, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly love reading, November 12th to the 18th. You guys know how this goes. These are very general readings for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So please keep in mind these are very general readings. Messages come through for those who really need to hear them. Sometimes that's not the major collective, so if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, sorry, someone else had a more important message that they had to hear. Sorry, I know. Also keep in mind, guys, since we are working with energy, this could go vice versa. So these messages can pertain to you or your partner or someone in your immediate environment. Don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. Nothing's gender specific. I'll let you know if it is, but it's like 1% of the time it is. Everyone has masculine energy. Everyone has feminine energy. All right, so let's get this started. So in the pre-shuffle, I saw a couple interesting cards. I saw the Four of Cups. Someone's waiting, someone's thinking, contemplating. I felt really like a lot of contemplating, thinking about offering something or thinking of an offer that was given, and just kind of like weighing out their options a little bit, but definitely a stagnant waiting kind of a feeling. I also saw the Five of Swords in reverse. So I feel like someone's like putting away putting away negative attachment to past stuff, like putting away negative emotions to past stuff where they felt guilty. A lot of guilt, felt like guilt more than anything else. And then I saw the Lovers with Temperance. So that was really interesting. So someone's exercising a lot of patience when it comes to the person they're with. And Lovers for me is usually a twin flame situation. I only like to say that though if it's confirmed with the Two of Cups. And then if you see like a Six of Cups, you know, like I like for that to be confirmed with something else, preferably the Two of Cups. But for me, that's indicative of a possible twin flame connection for some of you. So yeah, exercising patience towards that. That's great. That's fantastic. So let's see what we got for you guys, okay? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th? Because if I remember, I can't remember all my readings, but I think you guys were dealing with someone who was a good match, but there was a problem of some kind. Well, when are there ever not problems in love? There's always something. Any messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th? Let me do one more. By the way, guys, I finally got my vice versa deck in. I'm so excited. I just have to prep it. So you'll see that in the next week's readings for sure. Any messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th? I'm so excited that I can't wait to open it. Any messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th? All right, let's see what we got for you guys. Any messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th? Any messages for my Capricorn in love, November 12th to the 18th. Oh, yeah, got Aquarian energy here. Aquarian energy, excuse me. Just realized I probably muffled that. Oh. Huh. I just heard something really strange. I just heard how do I explain this? So, you know, like you can hear a clock ticking sometimes if it's like an old school clock or it has like the gears and it's just like the click, click, click. Like that's what I was hearing as I was looking at the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, or also known as Wheel of the Year in the Witch's Tarot deck. Just as I was looking at that's what I was hearing. It was like almost like running out of time. That's how it feels. Like if someone's feeling really pressured by like in a time sense here and they feel like they're running out of time. So overall energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is also like a stagnant kind of waiting energy. This is someone who's kind of looking at what they've invested so far and they feel good about it. They feel really good about it. But they're kind of taking a step back and just kind of analyzing the situation a little bit here. They're not that far off from the Eight of Pentacles energy. And that could be you, Cappies, or that could be your partner. We have 6 cards that came out. We have the Five of Cups. Got the Star card, you could have an Aqua in your chart. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, right? It's just energy, guys. Got the Four of Wands. And they got the King of Wands in reverse, the Leo card. This could also be any fire sign or any air sign, Sag, Aries, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And as I already said, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And definitely it's like someone's feeling like they're running out of time to do something. And then we have the World right next to the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, these are my 2 karma cards here. But the World in this position feels really good. You might even be traveling, but it's only for a couple of you. Definitely people are planning all their travel right now for the holiday season. Okay, so someone's taking a step back, looking at everything they've invested, all the time they've put in, all the effort they've put in, and they feel good about it. Let's start with this Five of Cups. Why is this still here? I feel like this has been kind of hanging around in your guys' readings for quite a while. Someone feeling like they lost out, but they didn't. You know, it's like just kind of it's like hanging on to past energy. But this is more sad as opposed to mental, right? Like they're not so in their heads right now. Like they're feeling it right here. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. Let's see what's going on right there. Because then right next to it, you have the Star with the Four of Wands. That's like getting your wish come true in a relationship. And a possible marriage for some of you. So I'm like, what's there to cry about? Clarify Five of Cups. Clarify Five of Cups. Oh, I see. That's what there is to cry about. They think that... Oh my goodness. Okay, the person you are dealing with, guys... Here, I'll show you. This is totally what this is indicating. This King of Wands energy, which is in reverse, by the way, so they're very, like... They're a mess right now. Okay, they're out of control. They're not really... They're not taking initiative. They're kind of not being lazy. They're scared. Like, and usually that doesn't come across in the King of Wands, but this to me is like someone who's a little volatile right now. They might even be a little pissed at themselves for doing something. They're feeling like feel like they're running out of time to get this, even though it's right there. They feel like they messed something up. They feel like they messed something up. Okay. Clarify Five of Cups. But they didn't. It's right there. But they're pissed at themselves for something. They're not mad at you. They're mad at themselves. Clarify Five of Cups. Clarify Five of Cups. Yeah, usually the King of Wands in reverse to me is like anger, but I'm not sensing like any like rage or aggression that's going outwards. Like this feels almost like someone is like just like in the corner, kicking themselves. How could I do this? Almost like just feeling really small. Clarify Five of Cups. Clarify Five of Cups. Almost like a pouty child, but it's like they know it's their own doing. Clarify Five of Cups. But nothing's ruined, so it's just like, it's really interesting. Clarify Five of Cups. Clarify Five of Cups. Ooh, okay. For my Capricorns in love. Oh my goodness. November 12th to the 18th. You guys are dealing with someone who's a little dramatic. Clarify Five of Cups. Oh, I feel bad for this person. I do. They're like, they're a little dramatic, but it's like they're beating themselves up a lot. But they're being dramatic about it, but you could have no idea because it's like, it's all internal. So to clarify the Five of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse. All right, we got a pair here, guys. This is indicative of twin flame energy to me. And to clarify the Five of Cups, we have the Lovers in reverse. Again, twin flame energy. And with the King of Pentacles. So let's focus on this Queen for a minute. This is how they're seeing you, okay? I don't mean to laugh, but it's just like, whatever happened wasn't a big... I mean, it was something that was irritating to you, obviously, because you're in reverse. But I mean, you're not ready to just throw everything away. But they think you are because they're kind of that dramatic about it. That's why I'm laughing, sorry. It just feels, again, like a little childish, a little juvenile. Anyway, so it's Queen of Wands in reverse. So you guys are a little peeved about something they did. Maybe they said something, maybe they did something, maybe they just acted immaturely or like a little unbalanced, right? But they're seeing you as way more mad than you are. They're seeing you as someone who's like, I just had the term raging bitch, but I don't like that term at all, at all. I'm not going to use that term, but it's just the term that was like thrown my way. But they're just seeing you as someone who's really ticked off right now, really pissed, really angry. Might be a little annoyed, but I don't think you guys are more than just... I think you guys are like frustrated at the most. Like, I don't think you guys are even more upset than that. So that's why they're in this feeling and feeling sorry for themselves because they messed up and they pissed you off. They pissed off their queen. All right. They feel like this is falling apart. I mean, this is how dramatic it is, guys. They're like, my twin flame connection is broken. No, they can't break. That's how dramatic they're being because they want to be the family man with you. And again, it doesn't, not gender specific. It's just like the terminology fits really well with this King of Pentacles card. Yeah, they want to commit to you. They want to give you abundance and stability. And they feel like they broke this connection. And no. No, they didn't. I feel bad for them. Oh, goodness. I just want to go, oh, it's okay. You know? I mean, it's kind of endearing. It's kind of cute. I don't even feel the need to clarify this. I mean, this I think is such a mutual feeling between you and the person. And again, this doesn't feel like someone you have a long history with. For some, like maybe for a small percentage of you, it is someone that you have a long history with that just recently came back and they've changed. They're kind of a new person because it feels more new. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel old. It doesn't feel battered and torn. You know, the connection anyway. Sorry, Yoda speak. I hope that made sense. For most of you, this is a newer person, and it was working out pretty well, and you both kind of realize your dream come true and want to commit to each other, so I don't feel the need to clarify that. But let's look into this King of Wands, who feels like he's running out of time to fix something. And it's funny that I've never had that association with this. I like divine timing, yes, but never like actual physical time, but that's what I'm feeling with this card. Let's clarify King of Wands in reverse. However you reacted to what they did or said, it's like, I don't even think it was that bad, but I just think because, oh, I see. Because you took the high road. Okay, I got it. Sorry, I got to stop shuffling. I just got to download. So, because they were acting immature, right, or doing something a little juvenile, they kind of expected you to get down to that level a little bit in reaction and get really like snippety and like, you know, maybe even insult them or whatever. And you just kind of took the high road about it. And probably just like, you know, maybe, you know, let's talk about this later. I can tell you're upset. Let's talk, like, you know, something like that. Something very calm. Like very, you know, giving the hint that, you know, it's not okay what you just did. And yeah, it's upsetting, but you know what? Like this, you know, this isn't a good time. Let's come back together when we can really sit down and talk about this. And I don't think they're used to that. And so I think they think they really, really fucked up because they're not used to that kind of reaction. Does that make sense? Sorry, I know how weird that sounds, but I think if you have never experienced that with another person, I think it's kind of hard to picture it, but I think some of you guys understand what I'm saying. God, that's so cute. Anyway, clarify King of Wands in reverse. It's almost just like they haven't had the experience of being with someone who has their shit together, and they haven't had the experience of being with someone who is emotionally evolved, and so they just didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to react. Clarify King of Wands in reverse. They didn't know how to react to your reaction, to your calm reaction. And so they're like, well, if she's acting that calm, that can't make sense. So she must be really angry because she's acting like it doesn't bother her. You know what I'm saying? And again, not gender specific, but I think that's kind of what's going on here. Clarify King of Wands. Clarify King of Wands in reverse. But honestly, guys, with all the major arcana cards here that we have, and just the few cards that we have here, we have the World, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Star card, we have the Lovers. That's literally half the cards here. Those are all indicative of divine love and coming together, okay? Like, whatever this connection is, it's amazing. And this little hiccup, it'll get fixed. Because overall, you know it's a good investment. You or your partner. One of you knows it's a really good investment. I think you guys know, and I think that's why you handled things so calmly. Because you just know. It's like from a place of unconditional love, right? When you love someone unconditionally, if they're acting out, it's because you know something's wrong. It's because you know something is, like, they're in pain or something's bothering them, and you don't want them to feel that, right? So you're not going to lash out at them for acting out. You're just going to be like, hey, what's up? Is everything okay? Right? That's what unconditional love is. You see the person, not the action. Clarify King of Wands. Clarify King of Wands in reverse. Clarify King of Wands in reverse. Now, if he's being abusive, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Discern, guys. Discern your situation. Clarify King of Wands in reverse. Clarify King of Wands in reverse. Oh, got the World card again. Overall energy. Emperor in reverse. I'm telling you guys, like, this is a lot of twin flame energy. They are your emperor. They're out of control. They don't know what to do. They're like, I almost feel like they're just going like, I don't know what to do. What do I do next? What do I do next? Would this help? Would this help? Would this fix the situation? Wow, they're all over the place, guys. They are all over the place. Now we have two lines here. The first line that came out to clarify the King of Wands in reverse. We have the World with Four of Swords in reverse with the Empress in reverse. All right, so interesting. Oh. Wow. Okay, so there's a couple things going on here. One is the Venus component, the Venus retrograde component. Okay. They've been needing to rest during this retrograde and they haven't been doing it. Okay, I think they've been doing a lot of partying, they've been going out, they've been overworking even. They've just been filling up every second of their life as much as possible. And it's because of this Venus retrograde, and it's, you know, when it shifts to Libra, it purges relationships, not just romantic, but even like friendships, work, etc. So I think there's just been a lot of stuff that they've had to deal with socially because of this Venus retrograde, and they're not, you know, they're not resting, they're not taking the time. But they're about to. It's like the world is right here, guys, okay? They're realizing this is what they have to do. They're realizing this is what they have to do because you're their everything. And this is fucking up the relationship. Yeah, I think whatever happened related to that, like, oh, this is weird. Whatever ticked you off, it was something having to do with their busy schedule. Or some aspect of that. Like, let's say they're part of like, I don't know, like a sports club or something like that. Okay, and so they have practice twice a week, or maybe they have like one game a week or something like that. And they're setting up all these plans. But then a part of these plans is also maybe like some drinking afterwards or eating out afterwards. And they're just doing it so much that it's filling up their schedule and it's exhausting them. And so because it's exhausting them, they're not nurturing the relationship with you. Okay, and so they probably did something or said something that made you realize, oh, you're not putting in the time and effort into this that you should. Time. Running out of time. They don't have enough time to spend with you because they're too busy giving it away to everyone else because they're not managing their time well. Oy. I know, lots and lots of stuff, guys. Lots of stuff. So that's one aspect. Another one is that you're their empress to their emperor energy. Okay? Twin flames. I'm telling you right now. Some of y'all are twin flames. But she's in reverse. Okay? No growth, no nurturing, no fertility. They're realizing that they did not invest in their empress properly. And so because of that, there's not a whole lot of growth happening. And I think, Caps, you realize this. I'm just going to speak as if it's the Cap who is... who's the one that was taking the high road and was fine and being perceived as someone who's really angry when you're not that angry at all. Anyway, don't lose me, guys. Don't lose me. So yeah, they see you as the empress, but they realize they weren't nurturing you. They weren't helping you grow. They weren't investing as much as they needed to, and they're realizing they need to, like, you know, they need to take on this position. They need to heal. They need to meditate on this. They need to figure out how to fix this and how to manage their time properly so that they can nurture their empress, because they are the emperor. Just like they're the King of Wands and you're the Queen of Wands. You guys are a true pair. Now we have the Nine of Wands in reverse with the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups upright. So the Nine of Wands to me in reverse is someone who just has no fight left. They're crawling on the floor. They're exhausted. They're dragging the wands along. It's like they just can't do it anymore. And I'm telling you, it's this exhaustion that they're feeling. It's like they manage their time so poorly and try so hard to fill their schedules up with everything possible to make a lot of people happy, including you guys, that they just can't do it anymore. They can't. They can't. But you know what? All of that, like, exhaustion and everything, that's going to go away. That's going to come to an end with this Ten of Swords energy. They're realizing it. They're waking up. They're like, shit, I'm going to lose her, and I need to fix this. I really need to fix this. So they're putting all that shit behind. They're putting their old ways behind, and they're moving forward into the, well, I was going to say horizon, but I guess that's horizon. I was thinking like sunrise, but no, that's not there. So they're going to move forward with you. They're trying really hard to get rid of that shit, okay? So just be a little patient, Caps, because, you know, you guys have this. You guys totally have this. And I really do feel like this is a shared energy. It's like I couldn't really pinpoint it before, but I think that's because you both really, really feel this for each other. All right, now we have the World card here. Let's clarify the World card. And again, To me, that just says this is destined. This is karmic. This is something that was written. Something's supposed to happen. Clarify the world. It's really cute though, guys. They did something small, and you didn't say anything terrible. You just like made it known that it wasn't okay, but in a very appropriate, mature way. And they just kind of freaked out because they're like, well, if they're this calm, then they must not care. And if they must not care, they must be really, really pissed off about it. And oh my God, I messed up. But they didn't really. It's just a little thing. I think you guys are going to work it out beautifully. And I think you guys are going to have, like, honestly, a really beautiful future for whoever this is resonating with. Really beautiful future ahead. Clarify the world. Clarify the world. Let me just get a little water, guys. Sorry. Thank you. Don't know why I'm saying thank you to you. Guess thank you for waiting. Clarify the world. Clarify the world. Clarify the world. Yeah, I think this person also does a lot of partying. And I think they're also realizing that they need to stop that. Clarify the world. Like, I just saw the 8 of Wands in my mind's eye, which is great. I mean, that's like forward movement in commitment, right? I saw like the Witch's Tarot one that has the 2 ribbons around 2 wands. But it's like I got the impression of like messages or calls, like drunk calls, maybe drunk messages. Clarify the world. Maybe that's what it was. Something that takes up a lot of their time that disrupted the flow of your relationship, and you made it very clear. Clarify the world. Clarify the world. Oh, I'll show you guys, no worries. Got 2 really interesting cards that came out here. We're gonna have to clarify some more. Clarify the world. Clarify the world for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th. Clarify the world. Okay, overall energy. This King of Wands in reverse. Same person. Unbelievable. And it's clarified by the Tower and the 10 of Cups. I'm telling you, you guys are going to come together. And it's going to be fine because you have the World here twice attached to both King of Wands and the Emperor and the Empress with the Wheel of Fortune. You guys are coming together. That's it. You guys are coming together. You're going to come together in love. I'm going to clarify this Tower moment just out of pure curiosity. But you're their everything. And they're waking up to that. If they didn't know that already, it's almost hitting them like a wall. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just didn't expect someone so perfect. I mean, I don't really know another word for that. I'm not trying to be cheesy at all. I mean, I can be a little cheesy sometimes, but it's just, I see pairs everywhere. I see pairs everywhere with such divine and major arcana cards. So it's like, yeah, you guys are kind of perfect for each other. Clarify the Tower. And I think this experience is a learning experience for you guys because it's going to help them learn that this is how you love someone unconditionally and in a healthy way. Clarify the Tower. Yeah, that's just going to bring you guys closer together. Clarify the Tower. And as far as signs go, I mean, it could be any sign. The whole party's here. But the signs that are coming in really strong, I see Leo, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, and Scorpio. And Scorpio. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower for my Capricorns in love. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. No, this is not what oh, that makes sense. I just saw the overall energy. I'm like, okay, no, that does make sense. Overall energy for the Tower is 5 of Pentacles. So you guys might have iced them out a little bit to also prove your point. And I don't even think it was a true icing out. I think you're just like, all right, I'm just not going to invest as much. I don't know why I was going to say invest. That's not even a word. I'm just not going to invest in you as much. You can hang out there. until you've learned your lesson. I'm definitely getting that sense from some of you. But really, it's like, it's not a bad thing. It's like, sometimes you just have to do that. Sometimes you got to put people on ice so that they understand what's going on. And then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse with the Two of Wands. This is interesting to me because this indicates that a choice has been made. A choice of it has been made, and I really feel like it's towards commitment. But again, that was already on the table. Almost like this person knew that's what they wanted, but they just didn't expect to get it, or they just didn't expect it to happen because they didn't expect to find someone so fitting. Wow. This is kind of like a weird, like, almost like a fairy tale, guys. This is a weird love fairy tale. But yeah, they definitely were put out in the cold a little bit with that Tower moment. And someone made a choice. They were done making a choice. And then it leads to total emotional fulfillment by the end of the week. And to me, this is family. This is a home, even children. And yeah. And you have the marriage card here with the Star. Wish come true in marriage and commitment, in home, in love, with a true pair. That's amazing. That's amazing. So let's pull from the Romance Angels deck and see what that has to say. Okay. That's also why this Wheel of Fortune is here. It's also perfect timing. He might feel like he's running out of time to make a choice, and that's why he was forced to make a choice, right? Because of this Tower moment, because you handled it so well and then put him on ice a little bit. I'm not saying everybody needs to do that. You know, some situations call for that. But it was all in perfect timing. They did something that you didn't really care for. You made it known, but in a healthy way, and that was the Tower moment, and you put them on ice, and they realized, oh shit, I'm gonna lose them. I need to make a choice, and they made it, and it's you. All in divine timing. That's amazing. All right, any messages for my Capricorns in love? November 12th to the 18th. Any messages for my Capricorns in love? November 12th to the 18th. Messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th. I mean, even with this Five of Cups energy, right? Like with these clarifiers, look at how he's looking at the lovers. At what he thought he destroyed but could never destroy. That's what it is, guys. It's a bond that's pretty indestructible. I just got to be honest with you. For the major collective that's resonating with this, totally, almost an indestructible bond. He's just like, oh, no, that can't be destroyed. They can't be broken. It's not. It's not. He just thinks it is. Any messages for my Capricorns in love? November 12th to the 18th. Yeah, you guys are definitely coming back together. I would not even be worried. And Caps, I don't think you are. I think you guys just know that everything's going to be fine. It's the other person. It's this King of Wands energy that's just like, you know, has no idea. And it might even surprise them because like they might come to you in an unconventional way or like in a very aggressive, quick way because they're kind of panicked right now. And that I think is going to catch you off guard as to how much they kind of confess to what they feel for you and what they've been thinking about your relationship with them. Wow. It's going to be kind of a nice surprise. It's going to be refreshing. Okay. All right. So we only have one card out so far. Any messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, November 12th to the 18th? Oh, okay, that's it. Overall energy. Past life relationship. What did I say, guys? If this isn't twin flame, this is definitely soulmates. You've known each other before. And I think you guys know. It's like, this seems like a connection that just happened very naturally. Like it had a very natural flow from the beginning. So you guys just ran with it. And then we have flirt here. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So yeah, when you guys come together, it's like, it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really playful. And if you guys are a little MIA right now because you're trying to figure out how to, you know, approach the situation after having this little tiff, like, I don't even feel like it was a big tiff because you handled it so well. You know, there's going to be a lot of flirtiness kind of going on back and forth. There's going to be a lot of rekindling of passion. And I just got to say, because I usually don't do this, but I just got to say, underneath the past life relationship on the bottom of the deck was new love. Like I said, a lot of this felt like a newer kind of relationship. And for the small percentage of you where it's a reconciliation from someone way back in the past, it's a very new kind of love for you. It's not the same. It's very different. Cappies, this is an awesome reading. I'm so happy for you. And you guys are chilling through most of this. You guys aren't even worried. Like, that's the best part of it. It's not even causing you guys anxiety. It's causing the other person anxiety, but not you. So, so hang back, because overall, this is the energy overall for this entire reading. A good investment. Worth waiting for. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy. Bye.